Building.
By your command. Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My lord. Orders received.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Reporting.
Okay, so
Reporting. Yes, sir.
I was asked to comment on this game. I sent this link. This is between
Yes, sir.
Berk and Shaggy.
Yes, sir.
I was also told this is a pretty new-ish
Yes, sir.
game.
Standing.
What he said.
Yes, sir. At once.
Hopefully I'm being loud enough.
Reporting. Going out. Reporting.
So
Yes,
far,
sir.
standard shit.
My lord. Standing. Yes, sir.
I don't know why it's laggy, but this is fucking atrocious.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Orders received. By your command. Reporting.
You see how you could target the
Unit
tanks
lost.
first? I would always target
Yes,
missile
sir.
tanks first.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Most
lost.
amount of damage,
Reporting.
and they're pretty much the easiest to
Construction
target.
complete.
Missile tanks are always first.
New construction options.
Received. Lord. Sir.
New construction.
Sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Unit ready. Order placed. Delivery in T-5.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit ready. T-4.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Construction complete.
Reporting.
Unit training. T-2. Unit ready.
At once. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Right now, I'm
ready.
looking at the minimap. It's
T-1.
moving out
Building.
right now.
Unit
Still
ready.
moving out.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Ready.
Unit ready. Training.
So
Building.
far, pretty standard
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. By your command.
Unit ready. Construction
Okay, let's see what
complete.
we do here.
T-1.
Yes, sir. My lord. Reporting.
Training. Unit ready.
Waiting order.
Low power. Unit lost.
That
Unit
was a bad
ready.
time for low power.
By your command. Reporting.
Unit ready. Training. Construction complete. Delivery in T-5. Cannot build here.
You see,
Unit ready.
I get that you're facing a low
Unit
skill
ready.
player,
Construction
but here, let's take a step back here.
construction complete.
1 second.
Delivery in
See how your
T-5.
troops go
Cannot
into that one area there?
Unit ready.
If you're facing a better player, they would have taken advantage of this already. This is not a good spot. You don't really have a lot of options to run away, and on top of that, your units are packed tightly. What I'm saying is that with siege in front and troopers on the bottom side here, he could just move his tanks up, press S, and he'll just shoot. Then if you try to run, your guys are going to scatter around here, and a bunch of your guys are going to actually move towards his group as well. So in the process of running away, you're going to lose a bunch of shit for free, essentially. This is not a good spot. Don't do this again. If you're going to move away, move away. Don't just leave your shit like right beside the other guy. This is not good. Anyways, you got away with it. You're facing a different skill player, but anybody that would have attention towards this would take advantage of it as well, and this would not be good on your side.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Whenever I run away, like I just click on the mini map like over here, let's just say, then I go back to my base, and then once I'm ready to look at my army again, I press S, and then I look at them, and then I move them back towards here. It's just really safe, and in the entire time, he can't really chase you down because he's Hark 2, and your troopers are going to be in the back, and his quads and tanks are going to be in the front. It's not going to be a good fight for him. So always, if you do run, you may as well just fucking run.
Construction complete. T-4.
Awaiting order.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
T-3.
Reporting. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Orange is just
Guarded.
accepting his fate.
T-3.
He's not doing
Unit
anything.
lost.
Bro,
Training.
he hasn't done anything.
Unit ready.
Like, oh,
Building.
I'm not gonna see that.
Unit lost.
Huge.
Unit ready. T-1. Unit lost.
You have a
Unit lost.
relatively decent spread of shit, But now that you're spread this far, like you're spread very thin. I just want
Construction
to take a
complete.
second and look at what you're against here. It's you against him, right? You have a really good spread of siege and troopers, which is great, but that's virtually your entire army, siege and troopers. So this is very fragile. You could get run over quick. Uh, since you're facing a different skill player, like this is fine and stuff, but this is very risky because if you were to get run over at 7 minutes in, for the timer's done, like you'll be far behind and you'll be on defense for the rest of the game, if not for the next like 5-10 minutes at least.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Awaiting order. Awaiting order.
Unit lost. New construction option. Unit ready. Unit lost. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Awaiting order.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit lost. Unit
I like
ready.
that you're trying to be
Training.
aggressive though.
New
I can
construction
appreciate
option.
that.
Unit ready. Unit
However,
lost. Construction
That's
complete.
another thing. Since you're like all up in his shit and in front of his second base, his natural expansion, like he's gonna have units here a lot faster than you, especially now that you're building devs. Like you're not gonna have backup. So with this group here, since it's mainly slow shit, you have 3 tanks. They're a little bit faster and stuff. That's fine. I would legit just go back to base, man. Like this is not a fight that you want to take, especially since that you can't really escape since you're slow. And on top of that, his base is right beside this. There's a really good chance of this going downhill. You don't want to take that chance. So go back, get your shit together, and then be aggressive again.
Complete.
Arconin out.
Unit ready. Training. Building. Unit ready. Training. Order placed. Unit ready. Delivery in T-5. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Training. T-4. Unit ready. Primary building selected. Unit ready. Unit ready. Training. Construction complete. T-3. Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting order.
Unit construction
Okay, right now there's a whole lot of nothing going on.
order placed.
Whenever there's time
Construction
like this,
complete.
Try to take
Delivery in
time out to like,
T-5.
grab a bunch
Cannot
of
build
quad
here.
strikes and tanks.
Unit ready.
And go around
Training.
on the side and just fuck with them.
Unit ready. New construction option.
Because why the hell not? So you're doing
T-4.
that now. which is
Unit
cool.
ready. Building.
But this is
Training.
like a minute
Unit
or two
ready.
of not doing anything. You should've done
Construction
this right away.
complete. T-3. 2.
Arconin out.
In T.
To the barracks.
Unit ready. T-3.
Clouds up top.
Unit ready.
Good.
Unit lost.
As you wish.
Unit ready. T-2. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
T-1. Unit
You're
ready.
microing shit that doesn't need to be microed, and see what happened? Look at the actual fight, the one that matters. If you can't do that first, then don't even worry about your second group. Send them to a corner of the map or up here or something and leave them. Focus on what's important. If you can't do both, don't do both. It's important to do both, but you have to work towards that. You don't just do it if you can't do it.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Construction complete. Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Ready. Reporting.
Unit lost. Guarding. Building.
Okay, I want you to focus more, like, in the fighting process between Hark and Hark,
Unit ready.
with this army composition here. Here, let's go back. I'll show you what I was looking at.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Didn't go far back enough.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Okay, well, let's just use this as an example. Wait, actually, I think this is the next little bit.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Okay, anyways. You know how you have the group on the left side here? And you see the top here? There was one dev, a bunch of troopers, missile tank, siege tank, you know, just random shit like that. If you were to bring the other group down and snipe off the siege tank, that would have opened so much space for your troopers to just walk over the rest, just the troopers. And those guys are expendable, let's be honest. So that would have opened up a lot of space there and let you do a lot more and save more guys too. And on top of that, it would have given you a concave, and he can't really run since he's tightly packed, and that, like, if he does run, you get all this space and spice field, and that's not good for him.
Unit lost.
I forget why I was saying that. Oh yeah, use your troopers. Like right here, I invite you to focus on the siege tank. There's just one there. It's just one. Bunch of troopers that could wreck the rest. And siege too. It'll just kill it all. Just send in like one dev or a couple of guys and just fucking kill the siege. Bring the important guys back and send the troopers in. It's a lot more efficient.
Unit lost. Guarding. Building. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Ready. My lord.
Guarding. Unit lost.
You gotta learn when to run away.
Building. Unit lost. Delivery in T.
This isn't a good fight.
Unit
You
ready.
could have taken
Unit
a
lost.
much better fight.
Waiting. Order received.
Unit lost. T-4. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit lost.
I'm sure you're gonna win because devs are fucking overpowered as fuck.
Unit
But
lost.
you could have done it so much cleaner,
Unit
so much
ready.
more efficiently.
Unit lost.
I'm
T-4.
glad you killed the siege there.
Unit
That
ready.
was nice.
Unit lost.
Good shit.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
All while this is happening, your main base is full starport and like
Unit
factory
ready.
bullshit.
Unit lost.
It would have been really nice to have like a flank on the top
Unit
base or
ready.
something,
Unit lost.
killing harps.
Standing. Yes, sir.
Wait, why are you doing that?
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Was that on purpose?
Construction
I really
complete.
fucking hope not. That was
Unit
unnecessary.
ready. Low power. -4. Training. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Waiting. Order.
Harvester under attack. Construction
Okay,
complete.
right here.
You-
Positioning wise, the light factory shit is going into a mess of infantry, harvs, and devs. You do not want to do that, ever. If it's ever a bad situation, there's no shame in just getting all your shit and going back. You're not going to lose a lot, but you're going to lose a lot less than if you were to just commit with this here.
Unit lost.
Let's see what you do.
Guarding. Unit lost. Unit ready. Harvester under attack. Unit lost.
Standing.
Unit
Meanwhile,
ready.
the main fight
Unit lost.
is going on.
Harvester under attack. Unit lost.
Okay,
Unit ready.
And
Unit lost.
that was still fine.
Harvester
Okay.
under attack. Guarding. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Order received.
Unit
Bro, you're
lost.
focusing on the wrong thing.
Under
There's
attack.
5 quads here.
Unit
You're
ready.
fine, bro.
Unit
Look at the,
lost.
like, yo, the fight's already over. You didn't even
Unit
micro it.
ready. Unit
And you sent in
lost.
all your hards and shit.
Construction
All for
complete.
what? You didn't even
Unit
move in.
ready.
You
Low
you stood
power.
there stagnant.
Structure
And that was a
sold.
waste. Do not
Construction
micro.
complete.
Bullshit.
Training.
Okay.
Unit
5
ready.
quads. It isn't gonna make or break this game. It might do a little bit of damage, but the main fight will always
Unit
be more
ready.
important.
Yes, sir. Standing.
Unit ready.
Ready.
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
T-4. Building.
My lord. Yes, sir. Arconin out. Order received. Order received. Order.
Complete. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
I'm still looking at the
Unit
minimap.
ready. Harvester under attack. Delivery in T.
Bro, his
minus
main
5.
base is empty.
Unit
All of his
ready.
shit is clustered
Harvester
here.
under attack. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit
Please don't
lost.
fucking self-destruct that
T
shit.
minus 4.
Just
Unit
don't.
ready. Harvester under attack.
Ready. Waiting order.
T minus 3. Train. Unit ready.
Awaiting. Standing.
Harvester under attack. Construction complete.
You see this
Unit
here?
ready. T minus
Not
3.
good.
Harvester under attack. Unit ready.
But he didn't even capitalize on it, so I guess it's fine.
T minus 2. Unit lost.
I'm just saying, man, if you were to face a better player, none of this shit would fly. All of this shit would cost you the game. So
Unit ready. T
focus on it.
Harvester under attack. Unit lost. Unit ready. Harvester under attack. Unit lost.
As you wish.
Unit lost. Harvester under attack. T minus 4. Is under attack. Construction lost. Lost. Yes. Harvester under attack.
Okay, wait a minute. What are you doing here?
Unit lost.
What's your plan?
Unit ready. T
I want to see this. That part's fine. But seeing what you see here, what makes you think, hey, you know what? Let's fucking send it all in. Let's fucking kill him. You can't. Look at what you have. You have 6 devs, a missile tank, a siege tank, and 4 harvs. Bro, look at what he has. You won't even make it halfway in. And what do? You're like, fuck, yo, you know what? Let's grab the backup. Let's grab another 5 devs, another harv. Let's send it all in. 10 devs and 5 harvs is not going to kill this.
Construction complete. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Especially if you don't micro it. What are you doing? Yo, man, you're looking at the wrong things. Why do you send your main shit in? Why is he not doing anything about it? What's happening here?
Harvester under attack. Unit ready. T
Yo,
minus
bro, you're facing a move.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Oh my god.
Lost. Building. Waiting. Unit ready. T minus 1. Unit lost. Unit
Is this
ready.
ending in your...
Building.
Stop doing that, holy...
Lost. Unit ready. 5.
I don't know what to say, man. This is
Unit
weird.
ready. Construction
Like,
complete.
you're getting away
Unit
with a lot
ready.
of shit
T
that you
minus
shouldn't
4.
do because you're facing a very less than average player.
T minus 3. Unit lost. Cannot build.
Why do you keep doing that?
Ready.
Stop
Unit
fucking
lost.
doing it. It's not worth it.
T minus 2. Unit ready. Unit lost. Harvester under attack. Construction complete. Unit ready. Unit
Another
lost.
one.
T minus 1. Harvester under attack.
Like,
Unit
I
ready.
get it. It
Unit
does a
lost.
lot of damage, but you're spending
Unit
time
ready.
doing
Structure
that, and it's
sold.
not that efficient.
Construction
It's
complete.
not that good.
Structure
It's easier to
sold.
just micro more. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Unit ready. Building. Training. Ready. T minus 4. Training. T minus
at this point, you know his economy is probably hurting. He sent in harvs from second base. You killed a bunch in his main.
Unit. Unit ready. Harvester under attack. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Harvester under attack. Unit lost. Building.
Okay,
Construction complete. Unit
this is
lost.
good.
Harvester
That was a
under
decent
attack.
engage. That
Unit
was
ready.
well done.
Unit lost.
I would have done the same thing.
Harvester under attack. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Okay, wait. Wait a minute. Okay, just look at this, man. Guy, just take a second. You have an army here, right? Let's just use the word army. It's just a handful of guys, but it's fine. You have a bunch of fucking light armored fast units in a very close range fight, and you send them in to kill the siege. Why do you care about the siege here? You have no infantry left. No one cares about the siege. What's your goal? You're gonna kill a harvester? You're gonna kill troopers? Why? You have siege here and devastators. They could do this. They're actually the best units in the game to deal with this. Why are you sending in the worst to deal with this? You're throwing away units here.
Harvester under attack. Unit lost.
Like, but like, why? You see this?
Unit
Like,
ready.
why?
Harvester under attack. Unit lost. Unit
You
ready.
lost like 5 or 6 quads for free, and then you put yourself in a bad spot, and he got like a concave up.
Harvester under attack. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Listen,
Training.
man, it's working out, but I'm
Unit
telling
ready.
you, against
Training.
anybody with
Unit
half a
ready.
brain, I don't want to diss this guy. I don't know him, but
Unit
skill
ready.
level's just not that high.
Unit lost.
The
Unit
ones who
ready.
win games are more efficient in what they do.
Unit ready. Harvester under attack.
See, right now you don't have that fast, quick, quad, trike, tank army. You just have a couple of quads and tanks left, so you mix it in with the main group. Just imagine, if you dragged on this fight with just your main one, the devs in siege, which is fine, since he's not going to attack you, it just would have been a stalemate. You could have just sat here and dragged it out. You could have sent that group to the top, his north base. There is nothing there. Y'all seeing this? There's nothing there. Why the fuck not? And even with that, he has nothing else. Like, you could just send it to the second base too. I bet you can. Like, it's just,
Unit ready.
it's a misuse of resources.
Team has scored. Harvester under attack. Unit ready. Unit lost. Harvester under attack. Unit ready. Unit lost. Construction complete.
Okay.
Unit ready. Cannot win here. Harvester under attack. Harvester under. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Anyways,
Unit
this
ready.
game is over.
Construction complete.
We all see it. But I'm telling you,
Construction
the,
complete.
the whole thing about this game is that you gotta ask yourself, is there a better way to do this? Always be asking yourself. After a while, you'll do it without thinking, and that's where the speed comes in. Once you don't have to think about what you're gonna do,
Construction
you could just
complete.
be fast with
Unit
it.
ready.
And that's,
Training. T-1.
when people say like,
Unit
oh,
ready.
you won
Training.
because you built more.
Unit ready.
That could be true, but a lot of the
Unit ready.
times you can build more because there's a lack of pressure, so there's space and comfort. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Or B,
Unit
you're
ready.
just so quick with everything else, you can spare time to just build shit off cooldown. Like there, you moved around a bunch of your guys, and nothing was building. Nothing. Wait for it.
Building. Unit
Oh wait, I was
ready.
just here.
Training. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Okay, so. Okay, well, never mind. I guess I just saw the one spot where
Unit ready.
nothing was being built. Like right here. What are you doing? You're microing around. Like you went back and forth and stuff. You're not doing a building thing. It's because you're thinking about it because you're not sure. That's all cool, but that's what I was saying. Like once you get good with it, speed comes up after that. Never mind that.
Building.
That was just a side note.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Ready. Training. Unit lost. Training. Unit lost.
Okay, well this is.
Unit lost.
Oh wait, you lost your fucking army? Okay, wait. Let's see it.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Were you looking at your base instead of the fight again?
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. T-1. Unit lost. Unit ready. Construction complete.
Why do you spend time self-destructing? You see this? Look at this. Instead of moving away, you stand there, you self-destruct, and you don't even tell these ones to move. There you go. How about this? How about this? You tell them all to move first, then you click the ones in the back and self-destruct them. That's just an easier way to do the same thing. But I'm not even saying do that. Just move them back. Fuck. is self-destructing. Like, sure, it could be good, but there's a lot of the times where it's not worth it.
Lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready. Construction complete. Unit lost.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Reporting.
Unit ready. Ready. Order. Unit.
Okay, anyways, please, like, fucking just use resources for what they're supposed to be used for. You know what I'm saying? Like,